Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Easy Busy. We say no matter how crazy or busy life is, always take it easy. It's all about positivity, right? So today, guys, we're talking about how to have the right self-esteem for success. We all want to be successful, but your internal communication, your personal communication with yourself is what is going to either build your self-esteem up or down. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you one thing before we get started. You need to know this. I grew up thinking that I was dumb. I had brothers and sisters that were excelling at school, but I couldn't understand why me. I had some of the lowest grade growing up until I was about 17, 18. And English being my second language, I hated it. I had this professor, this teacher who decided to work with me slowly but surely. And by the end of the year, I became one of the best students, not only in my school, but the entire region. And that changed the way I look at things. That changed the way I view myself. And ever since, I started doing better and better to the point that right now I'm a motivational speaker. I do entertainment, and I stand in front of any kind of crowd and I can speak. It doesn't matter what kind of crowd. I never imagined that I, Eric Biba, the easy busy man, could ever get to that point. You see, back in the days when they gave me a problem to resolve, I was always thinking, wow, can the smarter guys help me get started? Because there's no way I can get this done. No way. How did I get to this point today? How did I get here? Guys, there are a couple of things that influence the way you look at yourself. There's your culture. I grew up in Africa, and things are a little different. And back in the days, education was different. They whoop your behind. Every time you see that whip, you get troubled. You get confused. Even if you know the answer, you just looking at the whip, man. You thinking you about to die right now, and that would beat you seriously. That was another problem. And so culture is one thing, right? Your beliefs are one thing. I didn't grow up with parents knowing a lot about beliefs. Nowadays, you see a lot of parents telling the kids, hey, you're beautiful. Believe that you're good, you're smart, you're intelligent. I didn't grow up like that. The worst you did, and every time you would do something wrong, people would yell at you and making you feel more bad. And you do your experiences, the things that you've experienced growing up, that has a lot to do with it. So those kind of stuff. So basically, I'm here to tell you that no matter what happened in the past, you can still have a bright future. You just gotta look at things a little differently. You gotta start working on your internal communication, the communication with yourself. Talk to yourself. See the good side of yourself. See, we all have a good side and we all have a bad side. There are some things you ask me to do it, I'm gonna bomb terribly. And there are some stuff you tell me to do it, I'll be pumped. I'll do it to the point that you're gonna be like, wow, how long have you been doing this? Yeah, so know what you're good at, know what you're not good at, and keep pumping yourself up. Keep believing that no matter how hard, how big it is, the most important is to take the first step. Go towards it with humility. Try to learn. Be patient with yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. One day I was sitting with one of the guys. He became one of my good friends. He was one of the best students in my class. We went to school together. We grew up together. And I was like, man, bro, I wish I was like you, man. I wish I was smart and I was good in physics. I mean, this guy, any subject, he was good. And the boy turned to me and he said, man, Eric, I wish I was like you. I wish I could talk like you. I wish I could communicate like you. I wish I could be at ease with people like you. I could take it easy like you, but I can't. And I said, wow, this guy has been admiring me while I was admiring him. It changed the way I look at things. So guys, no matter how poor you've been performing, no matter your record, no matter your history, there is something good about you. How about you dwell on that? How about you focus on that? And no matter how good I am, I'm always seeking for help. There are people that do it better than I do. There are people that do it differently. And I like diversity. I'm looking for new ways to entertain people, new ways to motivate people, right? You can always get better. There's always room for improvement. So tell yourself all the time, no matter how bad it is, I can do better. I can learn. If I got the right mindset is to stop seeing the glass halfway empty all the time. Remind yourself, guys, what I just thought about. Common sense is not common practice. That's what you know the right thing. But at the right moment, the right idea doesn't pop out. So you gotta keep reminding yourself. Remind yourself. Common sense is not common practice. Remind yourself that you gotta see the glass halfway full most of the time. Remind yourself that sometimes you might go down, but it's not the end of the world. You can rise back up. You can do better. Communicate better with yourself. You can do better. You will do better. You are great. You are amazing. Don't compare yourself to the people that are way up top. Compare yourself to what you can become. Be honest with yourself and go at it. Look for mentors, for coaches. Ask people to evaluate some of your performances and give you ideas. All right? I'm not going to go further than that. Just know that you are awesome. Change the way you communicate with yourself. It's your boy Easy Busy who say no matter how crazy your busy life is, always take it easy. Like the video, share with some friends who really need this. I wish I heard this message when I was young. Today I would have been doing a lot more. Share it, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel because we got a lot more coming up. All right, peace out.